Hello. So today's video is all about a get ready with me in 5 minutes. First I'm going to use the moisturizer. This is by W2 Ivory Peach Moisturizer. So I'm going to take a little dab of it. Then the sunscreen, this is by Lotus and it's SPF 50. So currently we are in Bombay, but Bombay mein बारिश हो रही है, but still sunscreen is very important for everyday use. You should never forget your sunscreen, even if it's raining, it's cloudy, it's stormy, always wear your sunscreen. Next, I'm going to take my Garnier BB cream. This is a daily all-in-one moisturizer and has a SPF of 24 as well, even though we have put on SPF, but this is an additional protection. So this is just an everyday look, so I'm not using a foundation because foundation will be too heavy for an everyday look. This is just a BB cream just to give you a normal surface, an even skin tone, that is it, because you do not need to wear a heavy foundation every day. So I'll just use my fingers to blend it all over my face nicely. It's very light, so you won't feel heavy at all throughout the day. It's just like a moisturizer. So if you want, you can use your beauty blender or your brushes as well, but I used to like my fingers because that's quick and you don't have much time. So the next thing I'm going to use is my Kate Moss palette. This is a very convenient and sleek palette which has a highlighter, a bronzer and a blush. So this is in the shade golden bronze. So I'm just going to take this one and I'm going to take my contour brush. Where is it? Okay, this is my contour brush. This is a MAC 168. I don't know if you can see, this is a MAC 168, and I'm just going to take this one and dip it in my bronzer, tap, and I'm going to just bronze a little. This is just to chisel your face out. You don't have to do it if you don't want to on an everyday, you can just skip it, but because we are going to click pictures and everything, so if you have to get yourself clicked or anything, then that's better if you get a bronzing, because it gives you a perfect contour, a shape to your face, and it looks good on pictures. It might not look very noticeable in daily life, in natural light, but it does look really good on pictures, so that's nice. So you have to just take it under the jaw for a chiseled jawline and a little bit on the angles of your cheek, like where the tail of your ear is, and towards the corner of your lip, like hair to hair. So you have to just blend. If you want, you can contour your nose as well. So for nose, I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and going to do it on the side of the nose. So you just have to create a parallel line on both sides of your nose and a little bit on the bridge, and then you are going to blend it out like so. That's done. So the next step I'm going to do is the brows. For the brows, I'm using my Mistine 3D Brows Secret Brow Pencil. This is how it looks. I've already shown you, I guess, in my favorites video. I don't know if you can see this because it's for the shadow. So this basically has a pencil on one side, so you just have to just fill the sparse lines on the brows like so. Don't overdo them because you want a natural look, and this is a daytime look, so you do not want to go bold and be heavy. If you are doing a nighttime makeup, then you can, because रात को makeup थोड़ा heavy भी हो चलता है, but दिन time में अगर heavy makeup हो तो it looks very odd. That's what I prefer. if you like it heavy during the day, so you can go in for a heavy look as well. So after my brows are done, just light strokes all over the brows. Then I'm going to close this one. I'm going to take the powder first. This is the powder. So the powder is going to just mattify your brows a little, because pencil it might smudge because it's not waterproof. So brows is going to give you an additional protection that your eyebrows won't budge throughout. And the triple protection we are coming up is with the mascara. So we just have to take the mascara and do like so. So once the brows are done, next thing we have to do is the eyelids. For eyelids, I'm going to be using a very everyday natural look. For that, I'm going to take my brow brush. This is by the Urban Decay Naked brush. So this is basically a very handy brush, that's why I'm carrying it in my pouch. So at one end this has a fluffy blending brush, and at the other end it has a flat brush. So I'm going to take the brown shade first. This is basically, you can use it for your brows as well, but I'm using it for the crease because it's dark. So I'm going to dust off the excess. This is my Sephora palette that I'm using right now, and I'm going to just deposit the pigment on the crease like so. Similarly on the other eye. You can see it's not a heavy look at all, it's very light. You won't even know that I'm wearing anything on the lid, so that's what I'm doing. So that is what an everyday look is all about, a natural everyday look, or you can call it a no makeup look as well. So once that is done, so I'm going to take this shadow, this one. I'm just going to take it on my finger because this is a glittery brown shade. This is how it looks. So I'm going to take this and use my finger to deposit it on the center of my lids like so. A little goes a long way, so just do this and then blend it. So that is it. That's what I do for my eyelids in every everyday look. So for the blush, this is the Clinique blush. This is in the Cheek Pop or Blush Pop 02. Yep. And I'm going to apply this with the powder brush, blush brush, on the apples of my cheek like so. Make sure you dust off the excess because you do not want to look like a joker with a lot of color on your cheeks. You want to keep it very natural, just a flushed look on your cheeks, like you have natural अंदर से आने वाला glow sort. So that's it. I like to take it a little bit on my nose and my chin and the temples. So this is how it is. So instead of just taking everything at a one single step, you should prefer that you build it up gradually, so that looks better. So now when the cheeks are done, blush is done, contour is done, eyes are done, brows are done, the next step I'm going to have is the mascara. So as you all know, I love mascaras. This is by Rimmel Volume Colorist mascara. So I'm going to take this mascara and I'm going to just the last and final step is to get some shine on the face. For that I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the shade Bronze. let this focus so that you guys can see. This is in the shade bronze, so I'm going to take that and yeah. So with my brush in onto all the colors, I'm not taking a particular shade, it's just the bronzy glowy look that you want. Tap and just use it as a blush on the high points of your cheek. You can use it as a contour because it has shimmer, a little glowy on the bridge of your nose, center of your forehead, on your chin, and that is it. You are done. If you want, you can highlight your brow bone. I'm taking the color, this one, and I'm just going to do it on the arch of my brow and just blend with the finger. So that is it, and we are done. If you want, you can put on a kajal as well, which I've not done it, so let's do that as well. I do not put kajal on an everyday basis. Today, just for the sake of the video I am. So yep, on the waterline, a little bit on the upper lids, that is it. So this is the final look. I don't do much. For the lipstick, I'm going to use the Sugar in Nude Vibes. This is a very pretty nude, my lips but better shade. This is how it looks. A very pretty peachy, pinky, mauvey shade. Very suitable for Indian skin tones and will look good on all the Indian skin tones, I feel. Even the fair skin tones. So this is it. So this is the final look. Look at my hairs. And we are ready. Yay. So that is it. This is my everyday look, so I don't use much products, and if you do it in a one single go, like I was talking and blabbering and talking to you guys, so it took a little bit more time. Otherwise it will not take you more than 5 minutes or so if you do it in a go and you're not talking and you're not speaking. So yes, so do try this look. If you like the look, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you with another video soon. So till then, bye.